Welcome to this deep dive, and we're going to be exploring the world of mobile notary services.
Oh, cool.
You know those folks who can make those legal documents official?
Right. Yeah.
We're going to go beyond just signatures, though.
Oh, yeah.
Get ready to discover how these services are evolving into something way bigger and more helpful than you might expect.
Sounds good.
Our source material today is the website for Mobile Notary by Derek Spruill. He's based in Northern Virginia and covers Loudoun, Fairfax, and Prince William counties.
Got it.
Right off the bat, Derek emphasizes convenience.
Mm-hmm.
No more hunting down a notary at the bank or during those limited business hours.
Right.
They come to you.
That's awesome.
I got to admit, I find myself scrambling for a notary more often than I'd like to admit.
Yeah, that's a common pain point, and it really highlights the key advantage of mobile notaries. Accessibility.
Right.
They cater to busy individuals, people with limited mobility, and those in rural areas who might not have easy access to traditional notary services.
So it's not just about convenience.
Oh.
It's about making these essential services available to everyone.
Exactly.
That's a pretty big deal when you think about it.
Yeah.
Now, besides the obvious, notarizing documents, what else does Derek's service offer?
Okay.
I was looking at his website, and it's pretty extensive.
It is, yeah.
He goes above and beyond the basics.
He does.
For example, he's a certified real estate signing agent. Certified real estate signing agent.
Yeah.
What exactly does that entail?
Sure.
I know those real estate closings involve a ton of paperwork.
A lot, yeah. So it means he can handle the signing and notarization of all those loan documents for real estate transactions.
Okay.
This ensures that everything is legally sound and processed on time, which is crucial in these high-stakes situations.
So he's like the conductor of the whole signing process, making sure it all runs smoothly.
Yeah.
And legally, that's a huge weight off your shoulders if you're buying or selling a property.
Huge. And it highlights the growing specialization within the mobile notary field. They're not just generalists anymore. Many, like Derek, are developing expertise in specific areas, like real estate.
I also noticed he offers a witness service.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I'm curious, why would you need a witness for signing a document?
Yeah, so some legal documents
Fair.
require a witness to be present during the signing
Oh.
to add another layer of validity.
Okay.
By providing this service, Derek ensures your paperwork is airtight and meets all the necessary legal requirements.
It's like having an extra set of eyes.
Right.
Making sure everything is done by the book.
Exactly.
I bet that's a relief for people who aren't familiar with all the legal intricacies.
For sure.
And speaking of legal intricacies, did you know he even helps with apostilles?
Apostilles, yes.
Oh.
Those are special certificates that authenticate documents for use in other countries.
To be honest, I had to look that one up.
Yeah.
It sounds like something out of a Dan Brown novel.
Right.
But I guess it's pretty important for international transactions or legal matters.
Absolutely. It's a complex process that involves multiple steps and government agencies.
Oh, wow.
By offering this service, Derek streamlines the process for his clients, saving them time and potential headaches.
Right.
It's another example of how mobile notaries are becoming indispensable partners for individuals and businesses navigating an increasingly globalized world.
So they're not just about convenience. They're
Oh.
also about expertise
Yeah.
and navigating these complicated processes. Now, get ready for this because the services just keep coming.
Okay.
Derek also offers administration task help, things like printing documents,
Wow.
scanning and emailing, and even mailing them with provided labels.
That's great.
It's like having a personal assistant for your paperwork.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
It speaks to this broader trend of mobile notaries expanding beyond traditional services to offer more comprehensive support.
Yeah.
It's all about meeting the demands of our fast-paced digital lives.
It makes you wonder if they could start competing with traditional services like printing shops or even courier services.
It's a possibility, especially as they continue to integrate technology into their offerings.
Yeah.
Imagine being able to upload a document, have it printed, notarized, and delivered all to a single mobile app.
That would be incredibly convenient.
Right.
It makes you realize just how much potential there is in this industry.
Yeah, for sure.
And speaking of potential,
Mm-hmm.
hold on to your hats because there's more.
Okay.
Legal document delivery,
Uh-huh.
fingerprinting, even on those official FD 258 cards,
Wow.
and courthouse document retrieval are all on the menu.
He does it all.
Who knew a mobile notary could wear so many hats?
It's a testament to the entrepreneurial spirit of individuals like Derek.
Yeah.
They're constantly seeking ways to add value, and meet the evolving needs of their clients.
Right.
They're not just filling a niche anymore. They're creating an entirely new category of service.
It's almost like they're becoming the Swiss Army knives of legal and administrative tasks.
I like that.
They've got a tool for every situation.
That's a good way to put it.
Now, this one really surprised me. Derek even sells notary supplies.
Oh, wow.
I had no idea that was a thing.
That's smart, though.
Yeah.
It caters to individuals who might need to notarize documents frequently.
Right.
And prefer to have their own supplies on hand.
Makes sense.
It also positions him as a comprehensive resource for all things notary related.
You know, looking at all these services, it makes me think about the bigger picture.
Okay.
What kind of impact do you think this trend towards mobile personalized services is having on the traditional way of doing things? Are we seeing a shift in power from established institutions towards individuals?
That's a fascinating question. On one hand, it's certainly disrupting established industries like banking and legal services. They're being forced to adapt and offer more competitive solutions to keep up with the convenience and accessibility of mobile notaries.
Right.
On the other hand, it's empowering individuals by giving them more control and flexibility over their legal and administrative needs.
Okay.
It's a classic example of how technology and innovation are changing the way we live and work.
So it's not just about convenience.
Yeah.
It's about a fundamental shift in the power dynamic.
Yeah.
It's about putting the individual back in control.
I like that.
Now, while all of this sounds amazing,
Yeah.
I have to ask, are there any potential downsides or risks associated with this trend towards mobile services, especially when dealing with sensitive personal information and legal documents?
That's an incredibly important point, and it's something anyone considering using a mobile notary service should keep in mind.
Yeah.
The convenience and accessibility of mobile services can come with certain risks if you're not careful.
So how can someone ensure they're choosing a reputable and trustworthy mobile notary?
Okay.
What red flags should they look out for?
Well, there's several things to consider. First and foremost, check for proper licensing and credentials.
Okay.
Make sure the notary is registered with the relevant authorities and adheres to industry best practices.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
You want to make sure you're dealing with someone who's legitimate and knows what they're doing.
Right.
What else should people keep in mind?
Don't hesitate to ask for references
Okay.
and examples of their work. A reputable notary should be happy to provide them. And of course, read reviews and testimonials from previous clients.
Right.
This can give you valuable insights into their professionalism,
Yeah.
reliability, and overall customer satisfaction.
It's like any other service. You wouldn't hire a plumber or electrician without doing your due diligence.
Exactly.
It's about doing your homework and making sure you're comfortable with the person you're entrusting with your important documents and information.
Precisely. It's about making informed choices.
Yeah.
And not just going with the first option you find.
All of this has me thinking about the future. With technology advancing so rapidly, what kind of innovations do you see shaping the world of notary services in the next few years?
That's an exciting question. I think we can expect to see even greater integration of technology with online platforms and mobile apps, streamlining the entire process.
Okay.
Imagine being able to upload a document, have it electronically signed and notarized, all from the comfort of your own home.
Wow, that would be a game changer. Especially for people in remote areas or with limited mobility, it would truly democratize access to these essential services.
Absolutely. And it speaks to the transformative power of technology to break down barriers and make our lives easier.
Now, I noticed that Derek's website emphasizes his service area, which is primarily in Northern Virginia. Do you think this focus on a specific geographic region is common in the mobile notary industry?
It is.
Or are there services that operate nationwide?
It's quite common for mobile notaries to operate within a defined service area.
Okay.
This allows them to provide efficient and timely service to their clients, minimizing travel time and costs.
Right.
However, with the rise of remote online notarization, we may see more services expanding their reach beyond traditional geographic boundaries.
So if someone's listening to this and thinking, hey, I need a mobile notary, what's the first thing they should do?
The first step is to determine what specific services you need, and then research notaries in your area who offer those services. Check their credentials, read reviews, and don't be afraid to ask questions to make sure they're a good fit for your needs.
It's all about doing your research and finding a notary you can trust.
Exactly.
Yay.
A mobile notary can be an invaluable asset for individuals and businesses alike, but it's crucial to choose wisely.
This has been a fascinating exploration of the world of mobile notary services. We've uncovered a lot of valuable information about their services benefits and the evolving landscape of this industry. But hold on, we're not done yet. In Part 2, we'll delve even deeper into the specifics of Derek Sproul's service offerings and explore the real-world implications of this trend for the future of legal and administrative processes. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to our deep dive into the world of mobile notary services.
Yes, pretty cool stuff.
It's amazing how much ground we've already covered just by looking at Derek Sproul's website.
Right. It really highlights the breadth of services that modern mobile notaries offer.
Yeah.
And how they're going beyond those traditional duties to provide a more holistic approach to legal and administrative needs.
Absolutely. You know, in the last part, we touched on Derek's administration task help.
Right.
It's like having a personal assistant
Yeah.
for all your document needs, which honestly sounds amazing in our busy world.
Totally. It's all about streamlining those processes and making things easier for people.
So let's dive into the specifics. What exactly falls under this administration task umbrella?
Well, according to his website, Derek can print documents,
Okay.
scan and email them, and even handle the mailing with provided labels.
Oh, wow.
He also offers pre-printed labels for shipping.
Okay.
So it's a comprehensive suite of services that takes the hassle out of dealing with paperwork.
That's a game changer for anyone who's ever felt overwhelmed by the sheer volume of documents we have to manage these days.
Oh, yeah, especially for people with limited mobility.
Right.
Or those who live in rural areas. Having someone who can come to you and handle these tasks can make a world of difference.
It's all about breaking down those barriers
Yeah.
and making these services accessible to everyone. Another service that stood out to me was the I-9 employment verification services. Now, I know this form is essential for verifying an employee's eligibility to work in the United States, but I'm not sure I fully understand the process.
Yeah, it can be a bit complicated, especially for businesses that are unfamiliar with the requirements.
Right.
Essentially, the I-9 form requires employers to verify the identity and employment authorization of their employees.
So Derek is essentially acting as a third-party verifier,
Right.
ensuring that everything is done correctly and in compliance with the law.
Exactly.
It's a valuable service for businesses of all sizes,
Yeah.
but particularly for smaller businesses that may not have dedicated HR departments.
I see.
It's interesting how mobile notaries are stepping in to fill these gaps and provide services that bridge the traditional and the digital.
Yeah, they're becoming essential partners for businesses, navigating the complexities of the modern workplace.
Okay, on to the next service. And this one really caught my attention because it's not something I would have associated with a mobile notary. Derek offers legal document delivery services.
Oh, wow.
I mean, talk about convenience.
It's all about going that extra mile for clients.
Yeah.
Derek can deliver those legal documents to a variety of locations, from airports and hotels to workplaces and even schools.
Imagine you're a busy professional on a tight deadline.
Right.
Being able to have those documents delivered right to you without having to interrupt your day would be a lifesaver.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's not just for individuals. Derek also provides those delivery services for legal professionals and institutions,
Okay.
ensuring the timely and secure delivery of sensitive documents.
So he's become a trusted intermediary facilitating those critical interactions between different parties.
Exactly.
And speaking of sensitive documents, this next service is one I never would have expected.
Okay, what's that?
Mobile fingerprinting.
Wow, really?
Fingerprinting is a requirement for a wide range of purposes, including background checks, security clearances, and various licensing procedures.
I see.
By offering mobile fingerprinting services, Derek removes the need for individuals to travel to a designated facility, which can be inconvenient and time-consuming.
For sure.
It's bringing the service to the people, making it more accessible and hassle-free.
I like it.
And he even provides wet fingerprints on official FD 258 fingerprint cards, which are used by the FBI for criminal background checks.
That's impressive.
Talk about attention to detail.
He's really covering all the bases.
Yeah.
It speaks to his commitment to providing a comprehensive and professional service.
Now, this final service really highlights the value of having a mobile notary on your side. Courthouse document retrieval.
Oh, that's a good one for anyone who's ever had to navigate the bureaucratic labyrinth of a courthouse.
Ooh, tell me about it.
This service is a godsend.
I can only imagine the time and frustration it could save, so how does it work?
Well, Derek handles the entire process. Traveling to the courthouse, retrieving the necessary documents, and then delivering them to the client.
Wow.
He offers various delivery options, including postal mail, scanned copies via email, and hand delivery within his service area.
It's like having a personal concierge.
Yeah.
For all your courthouse needs.
Right.
It removes the stress and uncertainty of dealing with those complex processes.
For sure, and it allows individuals and businesses to focus on their core priorities, knowing that their document retrieval needs are being handled efficiently and professionally.
As we delve deeper into these specific services, it's becoming increasingly clear that Derek's approach goes far beyond simply notarizing signatures.
Right.
It's about building a trusted relationship with his clients and becoming an indispensable partner for all their document-related needs.
Yeah, he's embodying the evolving role of the mobile notary in the digital age.
Right.
It's not just about stamping documents anymore. It's about providing personalized solutions and exceeding client expectations.
It's a testament to the power of entrepreneurial spirit and the ability to adapt to changing market demands.
And we're not done yet. There's still so much more to unpack about the implications of this trend and the future of the industry as a whole. Join us in part 3 as we explore the bigger picture and discuss what all of this means for you and the future of legal and administrative processes.
Welcome back to our deep dive into the world of mobile notary services. We've explored the ins and outs of what they do, and frankly, I'm blown away by how much they offer beyond just notarizing signatures.
It really is amazing.
I know, it makes you wonder, where does it all go from here? What's next for the mobile notary?
That's the exciting part, isn't it? The future's full of possibilities. I think we'll see even greater integration with technology.
Yeah.
Like imagine platforms where you can manage all your document needs, signing, notarizing, filing everything all in one place.
That would be a game changer for individuals and businesses alike.
Right.
No more running around to different offices,
Yeah.
dealing with paperwork and trying to keep track of everything.
Exactly. And with advancements in artificial intelligence, certain tasks like document review and verification could become automated.
Wow.
This would free up mobile notaries to focus on those more complex and specialized services.
So they could evolve into more of an advisory role,
Yes.
guiding individuals and businesses through the intricacies of legal and administrative processes.
Precisely, think of them as trusted partners, helping you navigate the complexities of the legal landscape.
It's amazing to think how much this could disrupt those traditional institutions like banks and law firms. I mean, they've long held a monopoly on many of these services.
It's certainly a possibility as mobile notaries expand their offerings and become more tech-savvy. They could start to compete with those established players.
I guess the key for those traditional institutions will be to adapt and innovate.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, they risk being left behind.
For sure, it's a reminder that no industry is immune to disruption. The companies that thrive are the ones that can anticipate and respond to changing customer needs.
Speaking of customer needs, one of the things that has impressed me throughout this deep dive is the emphasis on convenience and accessibility.
Right.
Mobile notaries are really breaking down barriers for those who may have struggled to access these services in the past.
Yeah. It's a powerful example of how technology can be used to level the playing field and create more equitable access to essential services.
So if someone is listening to this and thinking, wow, I could really use a mobile notary, what advice would you give them?
The first step is to identify your specific needs.
Okay.
What services are you looking for? Once you have a clear understanding of that, you can start researching mobile notaries in your area.
And don't forget to check their credentials, read reviews, and ask for references.
Exactly. It's essential to choose a mobile notary who is reputable, trustworthy, and experienced.
This deep dive has been incredibly eye-opening.
Me too.
I've gone from knowing next to nothing about mobile notaries to realizing just how important they are becoming in our modern world.
They are unsung heroes playing a vital role in facilitating those legal and administrative processes. And as we've seen, their role is only going to become more critical in the years to come.
So as we wrap up this fascinating exploration, what key takeaways should our listeners keep in mind?
The world of mobile notary services is rapidly evolving, offering far more than just traditional notarization. Don't underestimate their potential to simplify your life and business. Embrace the convenience and accessibility they offer, but remember to choose your mobile notary, carefully doing your research to ensure they are the right fit for your needs.
This has been a fantastic journey into the world of mobile notary services. We've learned so much, and I hope our listeners have too. Remember, the world is constantly changing, and mobile notaries are a prime example of how innovation is shaping the future. Stay curious, stay informed, and stay tuned for more deep dives into the fascinating trends shaping